Welcome to Lanterns Live. It's Ralph, and apologies there was no show this week. I figured this Saturday morning cartoons viewing will make up for that. Jeremy Kelly's already here. He's excited. I'm excited to be talking about Green Lantern, the Filmation cartoon from 1967. This is the second one called The Vanishing World. I haven't watched it in years. I don't know what's coming. Also, I know is that Green Lantern's going to be funny. The dialogue's going to be funny. The story's going to be funny. And then we're going to deal with Cairo, a character who I maybe by the next time I do this, I'll look up what the deal with Cairo is, but it should be Tom Kalmaku. Maybe at the time they thought it was a little too culturally insensitive. So they just like put pointy ears and made him blue and called him Venetian. Is that what you call people from Venus? It's weird. It's weird that he works for Ferris Aircraft and that nobody questions it. I just want to let you know that I'll probably be doing an episode Wednesday, and it will most likely be covering the second half of Green Lantern, the animated series, with Johnny. Just pending his approval of the time, but it should be Wednesday, so look forward to that. Venusian, I guess that makes sense. All right, let's watch this cartoon, and I'll start it now. Here we go.
By authority of the mystic guardians of the universe,
it is weird that Tom Kalmaku is essentially blue and the Guardians are Cuban skin color, Caucasian. Oh yeah, he's from Venus, or from Venice. Got it. Venetians are from Venice. Venusians are from
Rocketing
Venus.
a highly advanced jet craft through trial maneuvers, test pilot Hal Jordan. Secretly, the Green Lantern
is awesome.
Is in radio contact with his Venetian friend and mechanic Cairo at ground control.
Oh, he said Venetian.
Cairo. Cutting into landing pattern now.
Check, boss. Runway 4 is cleared for landing. Meet you there.
So he's probably just from Venice then, right? If he's Venetian.
Hey,
I love that ship. I would get that ship as like a pin or something. And no one would know what it was.
Cairo. It's not like him to disappear without a word.
Far out in space, Green Lantern's young companion is now a prisoner. A Borg, a fugitive interplanetary raider.
look,
He must be
Buster.
Italian.
You gonna tell me why you holding me?
Silence. There it comes now.
What's that?
It is an asteroid from a parallel dimension, which once a year appears in this dimension for precisely 1 hour, and on which the guardians of the universe can find for life the worst criminals in the cosmos.
That's a lot of info.
Why are you going to do it?
To free those criminals, who will then work for me.
But what about?
You, little man, are my insurance against the Green Lantern.
Wow. So it's like the Phantom Zone. It shows up in our dimension once a year for an hour.
After a fruitless search for the missing Cairo, an anxious Hal Jordan returns to his dormitory quarters.
Power lantern signal from the guardians of the universe.
Wow, Jordan's neck. Ooh, that's a good shot.
Make haste, Green Lantern. You must stop the criminal org from raiding the interdimensional prison asteroid.
It's like
Great
Ray Wise.
meteors. Could that have something to do with Cairo's disappearance? Let those who worship
Wrong
evil's
finger.
might beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
Okay, it's on the right finger again.
Hurry, time is slipping away. Have you taken care of the boy, Cairo? I have left him in Creature Valley, sir. Excellent. By the time Green Lantern arrives to rescue him, this world will vanish back
These
into
guys.
limbo, together with them. Blast off!
They're flesh-colored aliens with receding hairlines.
Arriving over the dark side of the asteroid, Green Lantern, searching for Cairo, illuminates the terrain with his power beam.
Must find Cairo fast. Only a short time left before this world dissolves back into its own dimension.
Boss! Boss! Here I am!
He's just tied to a tree. That's the technology these aliens have.
Am I ever glad
Rope.
you made the scene before this place goes poof?
Only minutes left to bring those criminals back.
This is the wrong nose color. Jesus.
Cairo!
I guess receding hairlines must mean
Great
villainous.
comets. Now it's coming for me. Got to try something else.
Only 2 or 3 minutes still remain, Org.
That guy's a big old bald spot.
Hey, Guardian.
Jack Lantern!
My internet. Oh,
Nice work, Cairo. Now this asteroid is due to vanish.
and green is going.
Brings this world to its own dimension.
Green Lantern, help!
Have you free in a second, Cairo?
Wrong hand.
Nice shot, boss.
Gotta show it. Ace and Gary.
Those criminals still on the loose.
Yes. And in about 1 minute, that prison asteroid will be gone. This capsule will protect you. I'll pick up the jet trail from their exhaust.
Look, Org,
Big
Green
old bald spot
Lantern
on that
coming
guy in the
at us.
foreground.
Blast him! Destroy him!
Old man eyebrows.
Let's
I
ought to
got
knock out
those.
his cannon fast.
Oh, he got limp. His cannon went limp.
Only a split second remains now.
He threw that with his regular hand. What is happening?
Okay, Cairo.
Not a second too soon for me, boss.
I think
Green Lantern reporting to Guardians. Mission accomplished.
Well done, Hal Jordan. Once again, you have earned the sacred trust we bestowed upon you in the powers of the Green Lantern.
and there you have it. Another great cartoon from the folks of Filmation. Like the setup of that dude being like, okay, we captured this dude. So here's the thing. They captured Cairo to make sure that Green Lantern was preoccupied, right? Which means that they know that Hal Jordan is Green Lantern. So why not exploit that? Why? Yeah, and then they're like, there's this comet that shows up in this dimension once out 1 hour every year. Like, why not just gather up all those villains, as many as you can, say this is a rescue, come with us, and then just like unleash them on the planet. It's insane. They put so much into that like one sentence of the villain's plan, and like none of it had to do with anything. Like Green Lantern just went down to save Cairo. The bad guys didn't do anything while it happened, and then just some random monster fights Green Lantern. It's crazy what like the writers were like, we want to do all this stuff, but we only have 7 minutes, so we'll explain it all in 2 seconds, and they just have fighting. Yeah, Jeremy says that the accent is pretty cringy. It is. It's. I feel like, again, I feel like he was probably originally not a blue character. He might have been painted maybe some sort of version of a flesh tone that may have been too insensitive, and they like had the foresight to be like, okay, we already have the voice, we can't do the skin color like human. But yeah, so Stevie mentioned that people for Venice are Venusians, but yeah, it's funny they call him Venetian, so I'm assuming that's just a mistake. I don't think he's from Italy. Um, but do like Jeremy said that Hal cleans up nice. He looks cool in a suit. If you read the Silver Age Green Lantern books, Hal usually wears like a full-on like suit in those books. He never wears like, and then in the new version, it's always like he's dressed like the Fonz. He wears jeans, a white t-shirt, and a bomber jacket. So so yeah, as a kid, that's a big information download. Like, I want to see that story played out better. The whole, there's like this Phantom Zone asteroid comet where that's a prison, and it shows up in our dimension for 1 hour a year. Like, there's a lot of story in there that I would love to like explore. But who knows? Maybe I don't know. I don't think the third, because there's only 3 of these, so I don't know when I'll get around to the third one. I'm kind of sad that we're already more than halfway through these because I love them so much. But whenever we do the third one, I think it has nothing to do with this. And it's kind of just, that's it. There's just 3 of these. I think it was part of something like a show called like Aquaman and His Amazing Friends. And so they just had a bunch of mini cartoons. So unfortunately, there's only 3 Green Lantern ones. And I'm sad that we're almost through them. I mean, shit, we might just go back and watch them again. I mean, they're only 7 minutes and they're really entertaining. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in, watch the cartoon, and say hey to everybody. Sort of give you guys a heads up that I'm still around. I still want to do this show weekly, and this one's just under the wire. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday, where I'll be talking about Green Lantern, the animated series, with possibly Johnny again. He ended up loving the show based on our recommendation, or my recommendation on Lanterns Live, and so he went and he's watched it a couple times. So I'm excited to talk about that again, and revisit that series, which is, you know, talk about good writing. It's the opposite of Filmation's animated show. So thanks to everybody who showed up for this live stream. Thanks to everybody for doing a rewatch. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know if I'm doing a Saturday morning serial when it pops up, and I'll catch you guys later. Until next time, beware my podcast. It's Lanterns Live. Bye.